In this video, I will share with you a list of city-building games that aren't just for fun, but also the perfect tools for artists and 3D designers looking to sharpen their skills. From landscaping to urban planning and the occasional traffic jam, these games offer awesome ways to boost your design chops. So hold still and let's get started. Townscaper. A fun little game that was developed back in 2020, and the only thing you do here is you click on the screen either with the left mouse button to build stuff or with the right mouse button to remove. The UI is very simple even for non-gamers, and the building style with the animation is just dope. You can get it off Steam and start building around. A really cool tool to expand your perspective or test your appetite for 3D modeling in general. This one also have an export button to get an OBJ files of your work or the city you make. But the textures UV are whack and needs a fix. Still cool though, so have fun. Dorfromantik, which at first sounds like dork, but in fact it's a nice building puzzle where you placing tiles to create some awesome looking landscape. The name is actually German, which translates into beautiful countryside, and playing with it will tell you why, because the visuals are peak, and the pattern of hexagon tiles are just the best for 3D artists, so it's a combination of fun and learn, something we need the most. This might give you a better feeling of how floors are constructed or an idea of parametric setup for build-up modules to cities or structures. It's a really fun one to play and run your mind while keeping it related to 3D and artistic perspective, so enjoy. Atlas Architect. This one is on the same vibe with Townscaper but more on the mapping side. So essentially, a mix of city and map builder meant to allow you to make any environment you want. A simple set of tools to help you create grasslands and mountains by clicking on the screen. And like the games on this list, this one is also available on Steam. I don't know if this one can export maps, not in the default settings at least, but do give it a try if you want. Might be your new hobby. Manor Lords, a medieval city-building game where many of the buildings are inspired by real European structures from the 11th to the 15th century. The game has a dynamic system of weather conditions and seasons. The visuals here are amazing, and the build-up animation of the houses are so good to get your head around for 3D, or just the feeling to search more on those style of building. You also can study roads while mapping them around the town, or observe the textures in the environment if you want to create similar ones with grass and dirt and all of that. So I think it can really add to your view while still having the fun doing it. So get it off Steam if you want. It's one search away. Dystopika, a cyberpunk-style city-making game to create a full custom megapolis. You will have access to various types of buildings, vibrant decorations, and many structures that allow you to recreate a futuristic atmosphere of your own. The landscape here is procedurally generated, and the only focus is on bringing the creative visions to your screen. This one is really on the relaxing and chilling side, So you can just sip tea while clicking and placing cool sci-fi looking building with the possibility of bringing custom images and video to display on the building if you're into that. So give it a try, 'cause why not? Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. Similar to the ones we showed before, this one is a nice city builder engine with the Soviets style twist on it. I listed it here for the fun of it. I just like the Cold War vibes on those buildings. So if you like me, you can give it a try. You will enjoy playing it. That, at least, I can say. One honorable mention before we go to the last one on this list, and that's the game that helped me a lot back in architecture school. Well, at least for this one subject of Roman architecture theories, where we studied old buildings in ancient Rome. And back then, I was deep into Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, which really researched Rome before doing it in the game. It really got me passing the exam where I drew the entire Pantheon, cause it already stuck in my head while playing it. Cities Skylines, probably the biggest city builder game in the world. This one is just an incredibly complex urban city build engine. From mapping road with intersections to buildings and lively atmosphere with both people and objects moving, this game can help you do so much while having the fun doing it. Like imagine if you have a project in architecture school, an airport maybe, or urban planning. You could open this game engine and start mapping roads and place good-looking blocks with characters moving based on your sketches. And I don't think any program will be that easy, so it's something to experience. Might get hooked on it, so don't lose yourself. And that's it. Hope this one been fun to watch. Remember to like and sub if you're still wondering here, and see you in another video. Stay sharp. Goodbye.